Notwithstanding ye have well done, that ye did communicate with my affliction. Now ye Philippians know also, that in the beginning of the gospel, when I departed from Macedonia, no church communicated with me as concerning giving and receiving, but ye only. For even in Thessalonica ye sent once and again unto my necessity. Philippians 4:14-16. You have here a portrait of the soul at war, and the same soul victorious, Paul's affliction and Paul's praise. Ye did communicate with my affliction is no mere charity, it is the conscious mind ministering to your own divine imagination when trouble arises. The Philippians are that part of you which from the first moment of believing supplied substance to your desire. No other church, no idle thought or outer circumstance ever sustained your inward Christ so faithfully. Ye sent once and again reveals the secret of all manifestation. Every time doubt besieges you, you must return to your first assumption and minister belief afresh. This is the sending of faith to your affliction. The word communicate means to share in common. You and your imagination become one in adversity. Thus your conscious attention becomes the church that ministers to the Christ within, supplying strength, peace, and resolution. When Paul says, ye only, he celebrates that unique silence of the outer world and the loud, unbroken shout of your own I am. In that silence, no other power speaks. Your creative power, the Christ, abides. Your steadfast faith in that presence is the gift you give. No silver or gold is needed when you give pure belief. As you test yourself in this way, you discover that the solution to every trial lies not outside, but in the communion you maintain with your imagination. So let this passage be your guide. When affliction presses, turn inward. Assume the state of its dissolving. Minister belief to your own Christ, and you will find the supply already on its way. Thus you will share in Paul's joy, knowing you have not depended on another, but have become the ever-present church of your own divine creative power. In these verses, Paul is speaking of a shared inner state, a consciousness of solidarity and mutual support. The Philippians communicated with my affliction, not by physical charity alone, but by entering Paul's mental and emotional landscape. Psychologically, this describes two minds resonating. As they held his need in compassionate imagination, they actually eroded the barrier between giver and receiver. Their thought forms became one, creating a field of inner unity. Underneath the words lies the principle that imagination creates reality. When Paul left Macedonia, no external church supplied him, only the Philippians did. Here, giving and receiving is the interplay of cause and effect within consciousness. Their mental act of giving, an imaginal sacrifice of abundance, became the invisible seed. That seed, held with feeling, germinated into tangible support. They had mastered the law of correspondence. A felt thought attracts its likeness until it materializes. This passage reveals that each reader carries the I am, the creative power of God, personalized as your own imagining. You are both Paul and Philippian, the needy and the provider. The divine power you possess is the capacity to dwell in a fulfilled state, to feel the gift already given, and thereby draw its counterpart into form. Recognize yourself as the originator of all supply, the very source that fulfills every imagined need. Begin by turning your attention inward and gently acknowledging whatever lack, desire, or challenge is present in your life. Then allow yourself to feel this affliction fully and deliberately shift your awareness into the sensation of relief by imagining the solution as though it were already yours. As this new state takes root in your consciousness, mentally, offer it back to yourself, whether by speaking words of gratitude, writing a brief affirmation, or simply holding a silent confession of thanks for the blessing you have embraced. Remain steadfast in this unified state of fulfillment, refusing to be swayed by lingering doubt or by the changing conditions of the world outside. As you continue to co-imagine your need alongside its fulfilling answer, you awaken precisely the same dynamic that Paul praised in his letter to the Philippians. In this shared act of faith, your inner church of consciousness rises to supply the unseen substance until it appears in the world you perceive. In this way, you bear witness to Paul's message. that every power in heaven and on earth resides within your own assumption of the I Am.